Hello, Spider-Verse. I'm Echo Endless, cosplaying as Silk, and I am here tonight to review the highly anticipated issue number 1 of Silk. Unfortunately, I have a lot of issues with this issue, so let's talk about it. I want to start talking about the character and the story. We know Silk from the pages of Spider-Verse. In the pages of Spider-Verse, Silk is this insanely mysterious character, and I think that's the thing that really draws you in, and it draws you to her. Not only is she mysterious, but she's also a little bit awkward. She's very sassy, and she's hilarious. There's all of these time displacement issues that she's having, and they're just absolutely hilarious, her interactions with all the other characters. That's what I really loved about it. She is a very strong character, and we're left at the end of Spider-Verse feeling like she's going to be this huge game changer. So looking forward into this issue number 1, I was expecting a whole lot. Unfortunately, I felt like we got a really watered-down version of the character. The character seemed almost Disney. She had this cardboard cutout, flashback, 2-minute backstory that just kind of pulled the rug out from under her. It took all of the mystery away from her character, and it made her seem a little two-dimensional. It made her seem not as cool as maybe we thought that she was going to be. They made her emotional problems seem very shallow. So instead of having the deep-seated emotional issues that a person locked in a bunker for 10 years would have, she seemed like an awkward girl on her first day of school. So like I said, it's this very kind of like cookie cut out. You don't get very attached to the character. You're not wondering what's going to happen next. I didn't want to buy issue number 2. I didn't see as a consumer any reason to continue to go into this character if I didn't already know her from the pages of Spider-Verse. Not a very good way to introduce a character. The other issues that I have are the art. The cover is gorgeous. I'm sure you have seen this floating around on the interwebs by Dave Johnson. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. You see the darkness in her eyes. You see her character coming through her half mask. Even though you don't even see her whole face, you still see mystery. You still see character. You still see personality coming through. There's a lot of sharp lines. There's a lot of darkness that we saw in Spider-Verse. There was a lot of action in Spider-Verse. No matter what issue they were in or what was going on, the action was drawn really, really well. She was always fluid, her emotions, her spider emotions, even when she was having problems and she was being awkward, it was still clearly a spider character. In Silk issue number 1 with new artist Stacey Lee, again, very Disney, very two-dimensional, very cardboard cutout. She looks very, I want to say, anime, but not anime in the good way. Also, they were very slacking on the amount of action. There was very little action going on in the story, and the action that was drawn, even the small action, looked very poorly thought out, and I want to use the word lazy, like they just were kind of going through the motions and kind of pushing to get it out there. Only points I can give are Ian Herring for the color on the inside. It's dark. There's colors of blue hues, gray hues. The flashback had a little bit of gray filter on it, so you could discern what was different. That was nice as well. When we did see daytime, it was sunset colors. There was nothing set in bold, bright daylight, which I was glad for, because I think with the art style, it would have looked like a very two-dimensional comic book strip from the Sunday paper if we saw that stuff out in broad daylight. So, what happened? Silk, what happened to you? Where did you go? Where is the Silk that we were all knowing and loving? I think what happened was there was a big change in the team. So you went from a very experienced team to a brand new team. Stacey Lee as art, Robbie Thompson as writer, they are brand new to the game. Both of them have less than 5 published issues underneath their name. That being said, they might need a little more experience. You're taking a character from co-creator and writer Dan Slott, who's one of my favorites. He is one of the few people that I think can really handle a woman character. He's able to write women characters where they are interesting, they are dynamic, they are sexy without being over-sexualized, and they have personality, care about what's going on. You wonder what's thinking in their head. Like I said, I think he was one of the few people that wrote She-Hulk very well. He took on other difficult characters like Anna from Superior Spider Spider-Man and made her amazing and made her awesome. So it's a lot to live up to. You're trying to fill some really, really big, legendary shoes. How are they going to do that? I'm hoping, everybody deserves a chance. I love when new artists and new writers are out there. They bring something fresh and they bring something different and they bring a new perspective to what's going on. And just like you should never judge a book by its cover, you should never judge comics by their first issue, because you never know what's going to happen. First issues are always full of jump starts. They're full of them trying to cram too much information or too little information into an issue, and things are just kind of getting warmed up. So even though I'm not really reeled in by this issue, I'm still going to go out and I'm going to buy issue number 2 because I love the character. I have faith in the new team that they're going to redeem themselves, and I'm looking forward to Silk bringing back a little bit of that power, a little bit of that mystery, and a little bit of the pizzazz I think that she was missing. So that's all for this evening, Spider-Verse. I hope you have a great night.